Hey, Warpugs. So, today we're going to be checking out a request by BMNNMMNLK. I don't know. This is Evan Royalty's SCP First Contact. Now, I've seen some of their live action. I've seen some of their animated. I don't know which one this is yet. But in either case, I'm going to be in a good mood watching it because I love things by it. I love these sorts of things in general. I love live action SCP. But Evan Royalty has always been one of, like, if not the best for that so far that I've seen. And with that being said, considering this is First Contact, and it's usually bad, let's just be honest. Any SCP First Contact is usually going to be bad. I've decided to get my phone in here and set a little bit of mood lighting. There we go. Nah, that's not good. How about some red? Yeah, that looks good. There we go. A little bit dark. There we go. Oh, well, that's too dark. Okay. Okay, I'm almost a professional. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So now we have... I'm an idiot. Let's just go. Here we go. Evan Royalty's First Contact, SCP. That's loud. Level 4 security clearance can only be viewed for explicit rating. Okay. Okay.
At a date that shall remain classified, a field agent operating under the name Eugene Smith provided a tip to local Foundation personnel and requested the armed examination of an unnamed mine in the Yukon Territory of Canada. Due to the weakness of his lead, and the possible danger should his estimation be proven accurate, the Foundation assembled 7 members of Mobile Task Force Omega Orange to reconnoiter the mine. Numerous other Mobile Task Force units at the local forward operating base were assembled as a quick reaction force should the recon team make anomalous contact. Emmanuel Ross was assigned as acting supervisor to Bravo team, with Captain Adam Kruger as team leader.
This is gonna get bad. Okay, this is animated.
I think we should go back to that place that Smithy showed us when this is over. Get a big dinner menu.
You'll have to try the club sandwich I ordered. Pretty fucking good. Kinda wanna try a new place, see what else is there. Kinda want breakfast for dinner tonight. That sounds good.
Chicken waffles, guys. Chicken waffles.
We should've took something to go.
You know, even if Smithy's lead is worthless, the thought still kinda counts. Once we come out here with the boys, check out a cool place.
Yeah.
Maybe do some tactical shit.
Yeah, well, a lead's still a lead. Don't get complacent.
Bravo 2's jucked up, Kruger.
Roger, Dodger, Hammy. Let's move out, boys. Weather's picking up.
Data expunged. The thing I love about this so far is even though it is animated, the motions, everything like that, and the dialogue. The dialogue is the best part of this. The dialogue is so far the absolute best part of this. Because I have talked about similar things. Huh.
Well, shit, boys. There it fucking is.
Hamilton, as far as we know, this hole could go all the way to China. Comms are gonna go south when we're in there, so we'll be checking in regularly. If we're not able to come up and say hi within a 2-hour window, call in for QRF. Quinn, you're on point.
Alright, Quinn. There you go. Bits.
TL, we got a fork here.
Quinn, take left with McMahon and Graham. Ross and I will go right. I'll take point. You enjoying your work, Ross?
Some days. Yeah.
Some days, I guess.
I don't really know how to feel about it. It seems like a buffer zone for guys who barely passed selection.
Well, we're not so bad. No psychos in my unit. You should fucking see Alpha.
TL, we got a reinforced door over here. Permission to deploy charges? Gonna need a heavy load for this one.
I would hate.
Granted.
I would hate to have to use charges underground for any reason. I don't care how secure the mine looks.
3, 2, 1. Fire in the hole.
I love that.
1-4, making entry.
Okay, good. This is one of those things where it's a lot, like, that makes it so awesome. The less is more. The less is more for this is so good. You can't see what's going on, but you wouldn't be able to if you were there either.
You gotta be kidding me with this. Smithy was right. Government geological shit, right inside the mine.
This is indeed a site of a geological nature. Why hide it from the public? They afraid the Russians were going to try to steal all their rocks?
Yes.
Fuck knows. I don't think anyone here is really qualified on the subject. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Any geologists here?
I'm loving the dialogue.
McMahon, first things first. Let's try to get the lights back on. If Smithy's 2 for 2, this place has a renewable energy source we could still boot up.
I love the claustrophobic feeling of this. I love it. This is so well done. Quinn again.
Right hall clear.
What's happening to the
Middle
camera?
room clear.
Left all clear.
I love how claustrophobic this feels. Engine.
Here she is. Just give me a second.
Okay, fellas, you should be getting lights in just a moment.
Nice.
Emergency lights are on. Could be a glitch.
Or it could be working as intended.
Lord knows how old this tech is. And unless they left in a hurry, I'll reckon they nuked about every hard drive in this building.
It's a big place. They must have left something behind, even if they had the time to leave.
Well, computer's booted up just fine. This is definitely the boss's office. Overlooks a large open cave system. From what I can tell, this computer was probably last used in, like... which is, I'm guessing, why they ran to some Windows. However, in spite of this, it looks like they had a pretty good thing going. All the logs are imported from every computer onto one shared drive that the higher-ups can peek into.
Why not just dump everything? The Glade didn't want people to know about this place.
Guess we'll find out. I can copy all the important shit over here and just take the hard drive with us on the way out. We should have enough space. They've got massive banks of audio and video logs. I could skim through them while we're here. Might give us a good heads up if you guys are about to step into some shit or something.
Alright, keep me posted. I'm gonna send someone up to check in.
I love the dialogue
Bravo
in this.
2, this is Bravo 1-5. Exiting the mine. Over.
Roger, 1-5. You find anything in there?
This is Dr. Fields, recording a log for November 7th, 2005. Dr. Mack took the liberty of visiting a local heritage museum for us, where he got us a few scans of some of the old 19th century documentation.
Yay!
What I find interesting is that much of the things we've encountered
That guy looks bored as hell.
are touched upon in these papers. It's the reason they stop so short of their goal here. Now, I should clarify that much of what's mentioned here is incredibly mild compared to now, but it does seem to be consistent with what we're experiencing. Mostly unstable terrain and unnatural temperature fluctuations. That's the short version anyway. Now, speaking of temperatures, ours have been flattening out as of this week, so I'm not sure we're going to have much to report on.
Now that you can see everything, like, you're honestly looking at all corners, looking for something to pop out. Like, that's what I'm doing.
This is gonna be a long fucking day.
Bravo 2's up to speed.
Good. Let's go check out the lower wing. I don't think McMahon's gonna find anything for a little while.
Good afternoon. Tonight's dinner will be chicken parmesan and spaghetti.
Okay.
How much you think this place cost the taxpayer? Millions? Billions? Not enough to
Billions.
keep them from discarding it.
Remember to consume your assigned medication daily.
Remember to assume. Prescribe
Wait,
medication.
hold up. We got a body here.
Well, shit. Here I thought Smithy was just taking us for a walk.
Graham, take the corpse upstairs and give it a good once-over. See if you can figure out how this guy bit the dust. Ross, you should probably give him a hand with moving the body. Then go tell Bravo 2 that we need a containment team assembled and put on standby.
What about you and Quinn?
We'll clear out the rest of the place. I'll try to stay in touch, but comms are gonna be bad. Stay frosty, people. We have certainty of a threat right now.
Memo to Mr. Gibbons from the director. I noticed you didn't put the new cover sheets on your TPS report. If you could use the new cover sheets from now on, that would be great.
I absolutely love that Office Space reference.
Hey, check this out. Got a base of water here.
That would be
Must
great.
have defrosted pretty quick.
TL, you read me?
Barely, but send it.
You're at the, bottom, right? All the way in the back?
I don't know. It looks like more space to go into, but the area's flooded.
TL, that is an entrance to a massive body of subterranean water.
You're kidding.
Negative. They've got dive suits in the decontamination chambers you passed earlier.
Well, how about it, Quinn? Want to go swimming with me?
Are you asking because I have a choice? Dive suits airtight. Oxygen's topped off.
Good. Let's move.
Shipment of fresh pills arrived for the workers. New ones should help temporarily block any contamination. It's not a permanent solution, but it's peace of mind.
This poor bastard.
Right now, we've seen a rapid shift in behavior of new samples. The rocks, dirt, and fauna we remove, they age completely different than before.
This poor guy has been sitting there for God knows how long watching the dumbest of the dumb.
All of it appears to rot away within a matter of days. The team has yet to develop an explanation for this. The old samples, they last much longer. These new ones, well, they're the same in terms of structure, front to back, but their behavior is just wildly different. If you leave them beyond the decontamination chambers and near the water, they don't decompose, they dissolve. Now that just makes this all weirder to me.
Wait a minute. There was text on that screen.
Weirder to me.
The following has been edited by Evan Murr, who has been a loyal employee of this company for well over something years now and spends many late nights busting his ass to compile and edit these godforsaken videos, in addition to transferring them over to a busted up VHS tape because his fellow employees can't keep other SCPs from fucking everything up. I've done this and more, but you fuckers won't even give me a decent raise on my bi-weekly pay. So how about this? If the O4 staff pop this baby into a fucking VHS and happen to pause it this very moment, I want you to take this as my retirement letter. I also want Ted to know that I've always disliked his taste in music, and his wife is at least a 6 out of 10 at best. He also has an awkward handshake and pronounces again as a gayan, which makes him sound like a fucking idiot. I love this little detail.
Guy's been completely mummified. That's wild. Poor bastard. You need anything else? I'm gonna go check in with Bravo 2. I'm good here.
Do a flip.
Sending. Water's warm as hell.
You should have done a flip.
See anything?
Got a tunnel here.
Roger. Let's check it out.
Are they walking in the water like a bunch of chads? They are walking in the water like a bunch of chads.
Hey, real shit, right?
What's up?
What happens when there's an anomaly so widespread that in order to keep it classified, they'd have to use amnesiacs on, like, everybody?
That's an interesting thought. But how do you know it hasn't happened already?
Well, shit. I guess I don't.
Yeah.
Jesus. Kruger, we're not gonna have nearly enough time to explore this place.
Alright, here's what we'll do. Let's get a few samples of the terrain, bag them, and get the fuck out. If we can't find shit, let's hope the other guys can dig something else up.
Roger that.
Yep. That guy's about to die.
There was an incident this morning. Holland and Bradley were returning from an expedition. They found a small vein of iron where they carved out a sample. On the way back, communications between us were slashed. I don't know how. Holland came back. Bradley didn't. After Holland returned, something happened to him attached to his leg. We intend to evacuate once Dr. Crawford turns off the power. The last I heard from anyone was they were gonna try to take that thing off Holland's leg, but nobody's picking up the phone. Now, I can't find my pills. There's something wrong with my nose.
TL? You read me? Kruger, come in. Do you read me?
Uh-oh. Here comes the bad things. Yeah. No.
TL. I think that's our cue.
Yeah, no shit. Let's go.
Hi, Ross.
This is Bravo 1-1. Anyone read me?
You have pissed something very large and angry off.
This is Bravo 1-1. Anyone read me? Over. Kruger! Quit! Shit! I've got you. Stay put. Something! Fuck! Clip me, man! Bravo 1-1. Anyone read me? Over. The suit's been breached! Oh, God, it fucking burns! It fucking hurts you already, Quinn! Then you off to cram. You're gonna be fine.
Oh, this shit again. Yay! Don't you just love interference? This sounds bad. Hey, Graham. I love how isolated this feels. Oh, God. He did such a good job on this.
Quinn is stable, but he'll need a Cassie back.
How are his chances?
Not good. Look, you need to get your shit together and come up to talk with the team.
Go.
You good?
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
Quinn is
clearly.
contaminated, so we need an exit strategy, and we need one fast.
Bravo 2 signal for QRF. MTF Beta 7 seem like the safe bet. Look, a lot of shit's been dropped on us, and we need to lay it all out. Right now. For starters, while you guys were down in the lake, I was nearly killed by a cave-in, which means we're also stuck here until either us or Bravo 2 can demo it. Anything happened to you that you think might be related?
The reason we cut and ran was because of a noise we heard once we began taking a sample. Might be connected.
Whatever attacked Quinn did a number on the previous occupants. There's a filtration system that passes over the decontamination rooms. They're designed to provide oxygen going into the lake, but the ones going into the room are totally separate. Something damaged them, so anyone in here that didn't make their escape was subject to that breach, which explains the corpse in the decontamination room.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of which, Graham, what's your assessment?
Dr. Crawford locked himself off, probably for protection, then ingested cyanide.
Huh.
Pretty cut and dry. Look, I need to go stay with Quinn, make sure he's safe.
Go ahead.
Power was off when we arrived. The decontamination room has its own backup generator, so I imagine Crawford shut the place down, then waited inside there for a response by CBRN. Guess it didn't get here fast enough.
Okay, but why is his body the only one here? I mean, there isn't even a drop of blood anywhere in this place, let alone another corpse.
We can save it for the QRF. What we know for sure is that we have a biological threat in addition to a physical threat present in the station.
Remember to always keep your hands well sanitized after handling any samples.
Yes. Remember, wash those hands, kids. Quinn, I liked you, bro, but I think you're gonna be screwed.
Graham, I need my weapons. Graham, you there?
Bro. That's bad.
Fuck! Hostile contact in the medical wing. Quinn's incapacitated. Making pursuit. Shit. Quinn, stay still. I'm gonna try and fix you up.
I think Quinn's fucked.
Where'd it go?
Down the hall. Guess I should've stayed in prison. Come on, man, don't say that kind of shit.
Oof.
You feel this? Quinn?
He's dead. Damn, I like Quinn.
I think I know what this is.
What? This place?
Yeah. The mine. It's an organism.
Oh.
Come again?
It's trying to digest us. When Quinn took that sample, it released antibodies to kill him, like he was a virus. The contagion? Just stomach acid. The whole lake is. That's why there wasn't a body here except the decontamination room. Filters in the vents were busted in every other room, so anybody who didn't wise up was turned into human soup, and then just converted into chemical mist.
That explains why samples taken from the lake were subsequently dissolved. It treats itself as it would a piece of tissue.
Right now, we've just jump-started it back to life. Its immune system's gonna return in force, and when it does, it's gonna send more antibodies out here to make sure we're neutralized.
Oh, good game.
Okay, then we need to hustle.
Yeah.
Ross, go with Graham, get upstairs and use Quinn's plastic to kick this fucker's teeth out of its mouth. Make sure to signal Bravo 2 first before you detonate.
What about you and McMahon?
Well, we can't accurately approximate how long we'll be down here for. The demo could either be insufficient or even make the problem worse.
True.
If we're stuck here for a while, we need to kill the power to ensure the threat remains inactive.
Roger that. Good luck. This all goes to plan. I'll make sure the Foundation knows what you boys did here.
You better, prick.
Just try to get out safe.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, sounds really good.
Get to work. I can cover you.
I don't think you can.
You think that did the trick?
Maybe. But I think it'll take time for its immune system to fully shut down.
Yeah.
So, keep your guard up.
So the entire underground area is an SCP. Don't you feel safer already, guys? I know I don't.
Bravo 2, we got charges set.
Roger that.
You think this is a safe distance? Well, fuck it, one spot's as good as most. Fire in the hole.
I do not like the sound.
Take the scenic route. Stay frosty.
Now we're back to the claustrophobia. Yeah, we're in that again. Don't you just feel so warm and fuzzy inside?
We'll have to make a break for it up here. Once you start running, don't stop till you're out. Let's move.
Run!
Fuck!
Run!
This is Bravo 1-3. Anyone read me? Over. This is Bravo 1-3. Anyone read me? Over. Oh, damn it, this is McMahon. Anyone read me?
Bravo 1-3, this is 2-1. We read you loud and clear. Over.
This is Bravo 1-3, making exit from the mine. Hold fire.
Roger that, 1-3.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Where's the TL?
Dead.
He didn't make it.
Alright. Which one of you is the commanding officer for this unit?
Here.
Captain Kitcher, MTF Beta 7. You need to tell me exactly what we're dealing with here.
A fun time.
End of recording. Sergeant Francisco Quinn and Captain Adam Kruger will be the only casualties taken during the operation. 7 months after this recording, an inquiry was held between both the Canadian government and the Foundation. The on-site director was revealed to have omitted key facts in both his incident report and his call to the emergency responders, forcing the government to lock down the mine rather than perform a full investigation of the site. This temporarily covered up his administrative negligence that resulted in the deaths of all present staff. To maintain both the rule of law and the secrecy of this anomaly, he has since been given amnesiacs and is now serving prison time for a falsified crime that he is unaware he didn't commit.
Good prick.
With help from the local government, the unnamed mine currently remains monitored and is under containment by the Foundation. Locals remain advised never to approach it.
Okay. So, again, with this, I'm looking at a situation where I loved the dialogue. The dialogue was, for me, the absolute best. I don't like it when somebody portrays like militaristic personnel as having this like robotic appeal. I've seen that way too often in other forms of like media and things like that. I can't stand that. We're not robots. We have the same exact things as everybody else. So for me to hear the dialogue that was happening there, the picking, like everybody picking on each other, making comments, like side comments, all this other kind of stuff, it's a refreshing thing. The person that writes this most definitely had some time in service. I can tell that right off the bat. If they didn't, it's going to stun me. Secondly, this... like, there were some times that it was clear this was an animation, just by textures. But if I love the grain of everything and how it was actually filmed to be slightly fuzzy, where it wasn't crisp. It's actually like cameras that you would get on helmets, things like that, and actually security cameras, not, high def quality, anything like that. It adds to the whole feel. The best part for me was when they turned off the lights and went to night vision. You had this feeling of absolute claustrophobia that came along with this, and you never really saw the monsters until the last little bit, so you never knew the threat. You can never clearly see the threat defined. That makes this an absolutely wonderful thing to sit there and actually watch and enjoy. So, guys, if you have not seen anything else by Evan Royalty, this is just one of several things that Evan Royalty has put together. My personal favorite of his so far is Overlord. That's my absolute favorite one so far. But Dollhouse would be a close second, because and it's mainly because they're live action rather than anything else. Every single thing I have been sent with Evan Royalty's name on it has been absolutely wonderful, and it has been an absolute delight to watch. So thank you guys for sending this kind of stuff to me. It's 100% fun every single time I watch it. My wife, like, one of the things I was worried about when I first started learning about SCP Foundation is because I don't like horror movies. I do not like horror movies because they typically bore me. And at no point with SCP am I actually scared. Well, I mean, at no point with SCP am I actually disappointed in the scares that happen. The Bodies in the Water by the Vulcan was absolutely terrifying. I love that one. It was a bad mistake to set red lighting for that, but I did it anyway. But at every single turn, this entire series has left me wanting more. And I'm hoping to bring that with the lore series that I've put together. I finished the next script for the SCP videos. I have a voice actor that's going to be working on that. You're going to be hearing Valk do part of it. The Hospitaller is going to be portraying her character in this. And I can't wait to release it. Until then, guys, if you like this video, hit the like button down below. Go visit Evan Royalty, subscribe to him, and subscribe to me if you haven't already. I have my merch down below, which is done by Valk. Also, my Patreon if you guys like to support the channel. I'm going to head out. And I do not recognize the bodies in the water.